What's going on, Hawks? It's Coach Jones here with you. I got Isaac Malloy behind the camera, here to explain our team ranking system and how it's reflected on the team ladder. Tennis is both an individual and team sport, and our individual matches contribute to team wins and losses. Whenever we play, especially varsity matches, we have to submit what's called a ladder. It's our team ranking, starting with our number one player all the way down. And in order to determine that ladder, our players play each other in challenge matches. And the wins and losses of those challenge matches help determine where you are on the ladder. If you take a look at our ladder board, now we're filming this in the spring of 2021. It's a special season with girls and boys competing in the same season. I've borrowed the boys' ladder and I've shifted the boys of this season over to the right. Over here on your left, my right, we've got the Hawks. That's our varsity squad, and I'll get to those names here in just a moment. In the center, we have our Ias's. An Ias is a young hawk in training to hunt. That will be our JV team. And all the way down there, we've got our eggs, and our eggs are our JV reserves. And the egg thing, of course, it's kind of a joke, but I tell all of our players, if you are a yellow band or a white band, and I'll explain the band thing in a separate video, doesn't matter what ladder you're on or where you're ranked, I think of you as an egg, just like an egg, if you crack it open, is white or yellow. But let me shift over here real quick and show you that we've got the top 8 players are typically considered our varsity. Although I will send to the other teams, because we keep each other honest, I will send our ladder down to say 12 or 15 guys. So over here on the JV side, this will be our number 9, 10, 11, and so forth. Whenever we have players on the varsity side who are absent, injured, things like that, in a match we may need to call up some JV players. That's why this player here, JV number 1, is essentially also varsity number 9. The way we determine your ranking on the team, as I said, is based on challenge matches. You take a look at our players here on the ladder at the moment for demonstration purposes. We've got Serena, we've got Rafa, Roger, Brad, and Venus, and their stickers are coming undone a little bit there. Now these are different colors with their names, and that's a different video. That has to do with our team rating system or our wristband system. But for now, just using these players, I'll show you how it would work in challenges. You'll notice that each of them is next to a number representing their ranking. You'll notice over here where there's no magnet, these are little magnets with stickers on them. There's a line next to the number, and that line kind of has meaning, as we'll see in just a moment. Let's say, for example, that Venus and Brad play a challenge match. Let's say Brad beats Venus. Well, Venus was already ranked below Brad, but she's going to position her magnet below the line. That indicates to the coaches that she lost her most recent challenge match, and most likely the next challenge match she plays will be from somebody below her. Brad wins that match and he moves up above his line. He doesn't climb on the ladder because he was already above Venus, but he bumps up above the line, indicating he won his most recent match and making it more likely that he's going to get the challenge up the next time he plays the challenge match. No guarantees, but most likely. Let's say he plays Roger and manages to beat Roger. Well, now Brad's moving up that ladder. He goes up to that 3rd spot. Roger goes down, and notice that Roger's going to go below the line, indicating he lost that challenge. Brad's going to be above the line, indicating that he won. Now every once in a while coaches kind of reset this and we put it right there in the middle of the line, or we're just not sure where you go. But usually that up and down, when you see it positioned next to the number above or below the line, that's why it's there, that's what it indicates. So far so good, pretty straightforward. You win, you move up, you lose, you move down. Of course, it doesn't always work out so easily. Let's say Brad and Roger end up playing again, and Roger wins. He moves back up. Brad moves down. But at some point as a coach, especially on varsity, I have to submit an official ladder that kind of stays put for a certain amount of time. These guys have played each other twice. Each of them won one. Who plays which spot? As a coach, I have to use my discretion. I consider what I see in practice. I consider how the scores were. I maybe consider who won the most recent match, things like that. Just understand that the challenge matches are here to inform the coach's decision when we set the ladder. And for the most part, we go by those challenges. But sometimes coaches have to use our discretion. Here's another situation, and this happens. Let's say Serena beats Rafa. Okay, here she is at the top. Rafa bumps down. Let's say Rafa beats Roger. Okay, stays put. Moves above the line. Roger moved down. But you know what? Roger and Serena kind of want to play each other, and they've never played. And all three of these players are real close. And I think, I'll give them a shot. Well, Roger turns around and beats Serena. What do I do? Put Roger above Serena, right? But yet, he's also above Rafa, and Rafa beat Roger. It's kind of like they won and lost in sort of like a circular fashion. It doesn't always line up. Once again, coaches are going to use our discretion, okay? Who plays who in a challenge? For the most part, you play the person above or below. That person can change as you move up the ladder or move down the ladder. But a lot of times we also let you play somebody within two spots. So for example, Rafa could basically play anybody else on the board. And that's to give you guys different competition, different opportunities to move up on the ladder, and basically help you push each other in different ways. And that's really what the ladder's all about. It's a tough thing to do as players because we're teammates and we're here to support each other. But you guys are going to get out there and play challenge matches. You're going to push each other hard and play your hardest. And there's no hard feelings at the end, win or lose, okay? It's all about making each other better. And when you go out there in a match against another team, regardless of what spot you play in, you're going to play hard and play your best and likely play better if you've been pushing each other in challenge matches along the way. All right, Hawks. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, you be sure and reach out to me or Coach Buchanan or experienced player. And when you get out there, good luck in those challenge matches and make sure you move your magnet when you're done. Thanks.